Okay, so maybe we can begin. So, namaste. My name is Himantika, and welcome to International Day of Yoga Protocol Practice. So, first we'll begin with a small mantra. So, you can sit in any pose, in any comfortable position, Sukhasana or Padmasana. So, let us join our hands together in a prayer pose and close our eyes. Inhale and exhale deeply. Samgachvatam samvavatvam samvumanamasi janatam devabhagam yatha purve sanjanana upasate. Now open your eyes. Now we will start with the loosening practices. You can stand on your mat. Now stand in a straight line with legs in a comfortable distance apart from each other, or maybe 1 or 2 inches apart from each other, with spine erect. You can keep your hands on your waist or either on your sides. So I'm keeping my hands on my waist. So first we'll do the neck movements, forward and backward. So we'll do these neck movements 10 times. So forward, backward, forward, backward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then left to right, left, right, left, right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then right, left, right, left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we will rotate our heads clockwise and anti-clockwise 2 times. Bend your face and so that your chin should touch your chest. And then rotate your head slowly. 1, and 2. Then anti-clockwise. 1, and 2. it would be good if I can see the video of everyone so that it will be easy for me to check if you are doing it in the right way or not. Now we'll move to shoulder movements. So standing in the same position, bend your elbows together and keep your fingers on your shoulders. Now we will rotate our shoulders by touching our elbows. The elbows should touch each other. So clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anti-clockwise. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, and 5. Now let us move to trunk movements. Standing in a straight position, stretch your hands in front of you at the shoulder level with palms facing each other. Now we will slowly rotate or twist our torso and look at the back. First left side and then front. Then other side and then front. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Knee movements. Stretch your hands again in front of you at the shoulder level with palms facing downwards. Take a deep breath in and while exhaling, bend your knees. And while coming up, inhale again. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale. Now close your eyes for a moment and feel the changes in your body. Inhale and exhale slowly while taking deep breaths. Now we will move to standing postures. So you can stand either at the edge of your mat or in the middle of the mat. First is Tadasana. So standing with feet at a distance of again 1 or 2 inches apart from each other. Spine should be erect. You should focus on one single point in front of you. Taking a deep breath in, stretch your hands in front of you, interlock your fingers together. While inhaling, move your hands towards the sky. And then facing your palms upwards, stretch your body towards the sky, standing on your toes. Inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. Stay in this pose for some time. This pose is called Tadasana or palm tree pose. In this pose, body becomes straight like a palm tree. This pose helps in balancing your postures, and it also strengthens your knees, calf muscles, and thighs. While exhaling, come down to the relaxed position. Now we will move to Vrikshasana. Standing straight, bend your left leg knee and keep your right foot. Okay, I'm using my right leg. You can use either your left leg or right leg first. So first bend your right leg and keep the right foot on the inner thigh of your left leg. Stand straight, focus on one point, and then while taking a deep breath inside, stand in a prayer pose. Inhale and exhale deeply. Stay in this pose for some time. This pose is called a tree pose and a Vrikshasana pose as well. Inhale and exhale deeply. And while exhaling, come back down. Now let us do the same thing with our left leg. Bend your left leg, knee, and stretch your hands towards the sky in a prayer pose. This pose balances your body. It also helps in concentration. You should avoid doing this pose if you are suffering from arthritis or if you have pain, severe pain in your knees. And while exhaling, come back down. Now next is Padhastasana. While standing straight on your mat, while inhaling, stretch your hands towards the sky. While exhaling, bend forward from the lumbar region. Your back should be straight. So first, keep your hands on your knees, keeping your back straight. And then slowly drag your hands towards your ankles and slowly bend your knees so that your back do not be like this. It should be straight. Inhale and exhale slowly and deeply in this pose. Now, while inhaling, you can straighten your knees. It's okay to arc your back. And while exhaling, again, bend your knees. Let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. It's okay if you cannot touch your hands on the ground. And in all the practices of yoga, always remember that you should never exceed over your limits. Now while inhaling, bring your hands again towards the sky, and while exhaling, bring your hands down. Now next is Archakrasana. While standing straight and your spine erect, shoulders away from your ears. Bend your elbows. Now your fingers should be together in this pose. Your palms should be on your hips. Try to place your elbows parallel to each other. Engage your hip muscles and your thigh muscles. And while inhaling, slowly bend backward. Stay in this position for some time. If you don't feel comfortable staying in this position, then you can come back up. Slowly and deeply take inhale and exhale. This pose is also known as half wheel pose because the body becomes like a half wheel. This pose makes your spine flexible. And also it strengthens your back pain, and it also strengthens your back muscles, so you can get rid of back pain if you do this pose regularly. Now while taking a deep breath in, come back up. Now let us move to Trikonasana. Stretch your legs at a comfortable distance from each other. Your body should be like your torso or your back should be straight. Now stretch your hands sideways at the shoulder level with palms facing downwards. Now move your right foot towards the right side and bend your body towards the right side. First, you can place your hand on your knee, and then if you feel comfortable, you can drag your hand towards the ankle and look towards the sky. Inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. This pose is called Trikonasana or a triangle pose because a body becomes like a triangle in this position. If you cannot touch your ankle, you can also touch your knees and look up. While inhaling, come back up and move your foot again forward. Let us do the same thing on the left side. Move your left foot towards the left side and bend towards the left side. First, your hand on your knees and then slowly on your ankle and look upwards. Your shoulders should be away from your ears. Take deep inhale and deep exhale. This pose makes your spine flexible. It also makes your waist muscles, thigh muscles, and calf muscles stronger. While inhaling, come back up, and while exhaling, come down to the normal position. Now we will move towards the sitting postures. Sit on your mat. With legs stretched straight in front of you. Your back straight and supported by your hands. Now you can slowly tilt your back backwards with hands supporting your back and stretch your neck muscles backwards. This pose is Vishramasana. Your body feels relaxed in this position. Close your eyes for 1 or 2 breaths and try to relax in this pose. Now open your eyes. Bring your neck forward in the center. Straighten your back. Now you can either keep your hands beside your hips or you can keep your hands on your knees or on your thighs with legs together. This is Dandasana. Take deep inhale and deep exhale in this pose. Now, bring together your heels together. Join your heels together and drag them towards your perineum region. So your heels should be as close as to the perineum region and your hands on your toes. Try to keep your back straight. So to feel comfortable in this pose, you can also keep cushions below your legs. Look straight. And then again, breathe deeply. This pose is Bhadrasana or firm or auspicious pose. It helps in making your body firm. It is also helpful while you are pregnant. It also gives release from pain in your abdominal when you get pain in your abdomen when you have menstruation. And while exhaling, come back to Dandasana. And from Dandasana to Vishramasana. Now let us come back to Dandasana. Now we'll move to Vajrasana. In Vajrasana, we bend our knees, both knees, and sit on your heels with your big toes touching each other. You can keep your hands on your knees or on your thighs. Try to keep your back straight. Vajrasana pose is also known as thunderbolt pose and is very helpful in digesting your food. So you can also do this pose every time you have your food. So for about 5 to 15 minutes. Inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. You should avoid doing this pose if you are suffering from severe knee pain or if you have hernia or piles. Now from this pose, we will move to Ardha Ustrasana. Staying in this pose, move your knees little bit apart from each other. So your knees should be away from each other at the hips level. Stand on your knees. With toes on your mats. Bend your elbows and place your hands or your palms on your hips again. Try to keep your elbows parallel to each other. Now slowly bend your lumbar region backward while engaging your hip muscles and thigh muscles. So try to stay sometime in this position. Inhale and exhale deeply. If you feel a little bit dizzy or uncomfortable, then you can come back to Vajrasana. Now from this pose, we will move to full Ustrasana or camel pose. While inhaling, hold your hands or keep your hands on your heels. And stay in this pose for some time. So this pose is also called camel pose. This pose makes your spine flexible and makes your back stronger. Now while taking a deep inhale, keep your hands back on your thigh, on your hips and come up. And while exhaling, come back to Vajrasana. Close your eyes for 2 or 3 breaths and observe the changes going on in your body. Now let's open our eyes and let's come to Dandasana. By legs, bring our legs in front of you, back straight. Now bend your right leg. The foot of your right leg should be beside your the knee of your left leg. Your back should be supported by your right hand. Now raise your left hand and bring it over to your right knee. And now you can either keep your hands like this, or you can also hold your ankles and twist your back and look backward. Inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. This pose is known as Vakrasana or spinal twist pose. This pose makes your spine flexible. While exhaling, let us change the sides. Bend your left leg. Support your back with your left hand. The left foot should be beside your right knee. Raise your right hand and you can either do it like this or you can hold your ankle as well and then twist your back and look at the back. Try to feel the changes going on in your body while doing this pose. Now you come forward, back to Dandasana. Close your eyes and go back to Vishramasana. Inhale and exhale deeply. Now we will move to lying postures. So first we will do the postures lying on our stomach. So lie on your stomach. Palms over each other and your face on your hands. Your feet should be facing outwards and they should be, legs should be at a comfortable distance apart from each other. Your shoulders should be away from your ears. You can close your eyes here and take 2 or 3 deep breaths. This pose is known as Makrasana or a crocodile pose. This pose gives relaxation to your body. Now open your eyes. Chin on your hands. Now keep your palms on the mat. Your elbows should be beside your chest. Your legs should be together. Now we will move to Cobra pose. While inhaling, move your torso up away from the mat till your navel. So your elbows should be on the mat. And supporting your torso. This is easy Cobra pose. And look up. Engage your hip muscles. Take deep breaths here. While exhaling, come back down. Now we'll shift our palms towards our chest. Shoulders away from your ears. And again raise our torso. Try to keep your feet together so that you do not feel pressure in your back. And raise your torso till your navel region and look upward. Take 3 or 4 deep breaths in this pose. This pose makes your back muscles strong. If you have back pain, then doing this pose regularly gives release. While exhaling, come down slowly. Back to Makarasana. Now we'll move to the locust pose or Shalabhasana. While keeping the chin on your mat, bring your hands beside your hips. Your legs should be together. Palms facing upwards. Taking a deep breath in, raise your legs towards the sky. Try not to bend your knees. Stay in this pose for 2 or 3 breaths. This pose makes your thighs, calves, and back muscles strong. Stay in this pose for some time. Try not to bend your knees. And while exhaling, come back down. And let us again come to Makarasana pose. Close your eyes. And inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. Now we will move to supine postures or postures lying on our back. Lie on your back on your mat. Shoulders should be away from your ears. Legs at a comfortable distance apart from each other. Your palms should be beside your hips and they should be facing upwards. This is Shavasana. Now from Shavasana, we will move to Setubandhasana or a bridge pose. Bend your knees together and bring your heels as close as to your hips. Now you can either hold your ankles or you can clasp your hands together and interlock your fingers below your hips. And slowly, while inhaling, raise your hips towards the sky. This pose is called bridge pose or Setu Bandh Asana. Try to stay in this pose for some time. In this pose, your knee should be touching your chest. Inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. While exhaling, come back down on your mats. And let's again come to Shavasana. Again, relax here for 2 or 3 breaths. Now bring your legs together. Palms facing downwards. Shoulders away from your ears. Now you can keep your palms under your hips. Engage your thigh muscles and ab muscles. And raise your legs towards the sky in 90 degrees angle. Inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. This pose is also known as flow pose or Ardha Padasana. While exhaling, slowly bend your legs towards the ground so that your legs should come in 30 degrees angle. This is raised feet pose. Try to stay in this pose for some time while inhaling and exhaling deeply. Try to keep your abs engaged. And while exhaling, come back slowly down. And let's come back to Shavasana. Close your eyes in this pose. Palms should be facing upward. Legs comfortable distance apart from each other. Deeply inhale and exhale. Feel the changes going on in your body. Try to focus on your breath. Try not to think about anything else and only focus on the breath. Your breath that is slowly you are inhaling and exhaling. Feel the air going through your nostrils. Feel the expanding and contraction of your stomach. Now move your toes slowly. Now shift the focus from your toes to the fingers of your hands and move them slowly. Now slowly open your eyes and slowly sit on your mats. Now you can sit on your mats either in Sukhasana pose like this or in Padmasana pose. So Padmasana pose should be like this, but it should be a comfortable pose. Close your eyes and inhale and exhale deeply in this pose. We will end our practice with 3 Om chanting. Join your hands in prayer pose. Now open your eyes. Rub your palms together. You can keep your palms on your eyes and on your face. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.